Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
A shark eats a lady.
A shark eats a guy.
A shark eats a boat.
We watched the 1975 American thriller film Jaws, starring Roy Scheider, Robert Shaw, and Richard Dreyfuss.
So put some movie beers in your movie boat.
And assemble your movie harpoon.
Because it's movie o'clock and you're late for your shift. This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club. And you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends comes before Movie Club. So I got to ask my two swimming friends, how we doing?
Poor. We're doing poorly.
Kate's been dying for a week.
Legitimately, I understood what people that died from COVID felt like.
You felt COVID.
I had COVID. I had been sick for 3 days, and then right before we were going to record the podcast on Wednesday, I felt particularly bad, and I did the COVID test, and it lit up like a Christmas tree very immediately.
It was the Northern Lights on that thing.
And I was so sad because I had all these plans for the 4th of July, and then I started dying. I started dying, and I saw my death, and then I crawled my way back from the brink.
Yeah.
And here I sit with you, a full woman who's still sick, but can kind of smell occasionally. So
You got Rocky is very similar to the film Rocky that we watched. You have Rocky's
very
spirit.
similar. Yes. And the Russians gave us COVID. So that makes sense. Yeah. But here I am, and I'm so happy to be doing something because I have not done much. And I want to apologize to Nate ahead of time because I will be coughing and sniffling throughout this episode. And also the boys saw that when I cough, I have to hold my head on because it feels like my head's going to split open when I cough.
Yeah, yeah. When Kate was coughing, she was pushing down on the top of her head like the cough might blast her head off into space.
Yeah. Oh, that's just fucking up.
We can't make Kate laugh. We have to be
No,
particularly annoying today, Brent.
Absolutely.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Jules had to keep asking me if I was laughing or coughing.
Yeah.
And they sound very similar.
Did Jules get it?
No, she didn't get it. So she was with me though. So I stayed in my room a lot. And then when I was around her, I wore a mask and I made her wear a mask. But apparently I was doing research. Kids don't really get COVID as much as adults do. So that's good.
Is this your first time with COVID?
No, I got it bad in 2022 from going to Disneyland. But this was worse because during that bout, I didn't have the cough. And in this one, I absolutely did. And I could feel the fluid in my lungs. Like, I've never experienced that before. And it's
Got some cool guys in Nova Scotia.
Yeah, apparently I got some fucking
cool guys.
big cool guy, yeah.
But have you guys ever felt fluid in your lungs?
Oh, yeah. I've had pneumonia before.
It's horrible.
Yeah. That's not where the fluid's supposed to be. You're like, this is reserved for air only.
But nope. That's where the snoots went.
Do you have any home remedies? Did you apply a poultice of some sort or?
No, but I did drink a Coke Zero and I felt like I was on methamphetamines. It was like, It was awesome for like 45 minutes.
My mother is super into me putting Vicks on things. And I'm like, no, it doesn't work. But she keeps on saying I should put Vicks on like my feet and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Try it.
Get the vapor on your foot.
I refuse to.
I have another little ditty bop. So I'm sure that Brent will maybe talk about his trip to Toronto.
To the big city.
Mm-hmm.
And Melissa posted a video, and I got to see Brent walk for 2 steps in a video, and I saw that maybe you do have a limp, Brent.
I believed it even without the video evidence.
Yeah, it's not like this is. I think this is a cool thing. I've been doing it for the last couple of years. It's all like, you know, I know it was a bad. It's a limp, and it gets worse the more I walk. So, but to hide the limp, I walk on the side of my foot so I don't put pressure on the bad spot, and then that turns into hip pain. So
yeah,
I have to limp sometimes.
Why don't you get one of those little scooter guys that people use when they break their ankles? You know, and you just rest your knee on it and you like scoot around.
Strictly because I don't want to get made fun of.
Oh, okay.
Also, I would judge you for it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you haven't earned it yet. It's not bad enough to get on the foot cradle.
Well, technically, the disease I have is nicknamed the suicide disease because 1 in 6 people kill themselves.
Oh my God.
So I've earned the scooter, bud.
Yeah, okay. I take it back.
I think you should do the scooter.
You're our warrior.
I'll be bumping into things all the time. The dogs be fucking with it all the time, and Eddie be biting at the wheels. And
well, I don't necessarily mean like just at home, but like you're in Toronto trying to have a nice time in the big Canadian city, like scooting around. You could also like attach things to it. You know, you could hold Melissa's purse. You could bedazzle it.
Like
streamers on the handlebars.
Accessorize it like Crocs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gorilla hanger handlebars. Did you say, Brent?
That'd be awesome. I would put streamers on them.
Some folks aboard made to wave the flag.
Maybe I'll look into it. Maybe because I was in rough shape while I was away.
A lot of walking.
But you know what? I had I got 3 things. So if you want to go before me, Nate, or I can go, it's up to you.
You're on a roll.
Okay, so I got 3 things. Quickly, I just want to say Toronto is a great city. I loved every minute of it. Beautiful. It was very hot, but it was very nice. WWE, I'm not a huge wrestling guy, but what?
You are a huge wrestling guy.
No, I'm not. I don't watch it like on TV and stuff. I used to be like when I was a kid, but this was for Jeremy's sake, this whole thing. To see a pay-per-view and a live TV show, it is probably the most entertaining event I've ever been to.
They do fireworks inside.
Yeah, and I was sitting. Our seats were right next to the entrance where they walk through. So it gets hot when the pyro starts going off.
Fire.
Yeah. So I saw a Blue Jays game. Blue Jays fucking suck. It's even more depressing watching them live.
Yeah, it's a stinker this year.
Oh,
who'd they play?
Houston Astros.
Oh, the hated Houston Astros.
Cheating bastards. I got to see Jeremy Pena home run, and I saw Altuve. He played well. But yeah, watching the Blue Jays in person was the most depressing thing I've ever done.
Yeah, they're bums.
How many days were you there?
3.
Nice.
My flight was at 5 a.m. from Sydney to Toronto, and I had to be at the airport at 3. So I just didn't sleep. So I was up for like almost 2 full days when I was in Toronto the first day. It was tough.
No, that's crazy.
I know, but what do you do, right? Why
didn't you just sleep for like 5 hours? You could have gone to bed at 10 and woken up at 3 and gotten 5 hours.
I fell asleep at 7, woke up at 9, and then just stayed up.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Yeah. I if I gotta be on a plane, I'm usually staying up as long as possible so that I can sleep on the plane, though. Did you sleep on the plane?
Did not sleep on the plane. Tough. I was too excited for Jeremy because it was first time on a plane.
Aww.
And I haven't been on a plane in a couple of years, and the plane technology is great. Like, you can play games on the screens in front of you.
I didn't know Sydney had a big airport like that.
Oh, we fuck around. We're a coastal city, bud.
Yeah, you probably want to stop there if you're coming from like Dusseldorf or something like that. Right?
Sure.
It's one of the closest stops if you're going to cross the ocean.
Where's Dusseldorf?
Probably Germany.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't actually know. I get it now.
No, I've always liked that one. You know, it's one of those ones I keep in my pocket because it's fun.
Toronto Airport is great. Montreal Airport is the absolute shithole on earth. How
long was the flight?
from where I live to Toronto. Just under 3 hours.
Where's Toronto?
Ontario.
I need to Google it.
It's kind of north of New York.
Okay.
But like quite a bit north. But
overall, it was a great trip. The second thing I want to talk about is, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Costco guys from TikTok.
Nope.
The father and son.
Haven't heard of these gentlemen.
They got the boom meter, how many booms a product gets. And they got I don't know if it's our other son or a cousin named the Rizzler, little chubby kid.
Okay. Is that why the kids call people the Rizzler? Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I didn't like this family when they first came out. I'm so on board with these people right now that I've got into some heated arguments in the last 36 hours about Big Justice, AJ, and the Rizzler.
You ride or die for the Rizzler?
I've been defending these fuckers for no reason whatsoever, but I've been defending them with everything I have for the last 36 hours, and I'm tired. Mama needs to sleep. I'm tired. I don't know why I switched to really defending the Rizzler. What they're doing is original, in my opinion. They just go and they pick out products and they give it a boom or a doom, if it's good or not.
Okay.
And the Rizzler gave 5 booms the other day, and it was just so exciting. And they released, in my opinion, the song of the summer. And I'm going to play a little bit of it right now. This is the song of the summer. We bring the boom. That's what we do. We bring the boom. We bring the boom to you. We bring the boom. It's basically 2 minutes of that.
And that's them?
That's the dad. His name is AJ. The son is named Big Justice, which is just amazing because that's what he serves.
He's a child. So
yeah.
I found the Rizzler, the child on Insta.
The Rizzler,
and then so he has an older brother.
I don't know. I don't know if how the Rizzler is related to Big Justice, but AJ is the dad. Big Justice's mom is the mom. That's what they call her. And the sister's Ashley. And the Rizzler may be a cousin or other. I think he's a cousin because he doesn't have the same eyes as them. They have very striking eyes, these people.
The dad does have weird
AJ.
eyes.
Yeah. So I have no reason to defend these people. I don't really enjoy that much what they do, but I like the fact that he hangs out with his son, and his son's called Big Justice, and there's a little chubby kid called the Rizzler. And I saw him driving a bike the other day, and he had a Star Wars helmet on for a helmet. It was just great stuff. So just a little fair warning, I will be defending these people. If anybody wants to fuck around in the mentions, then, don't bring a knife to a gunfight, in my opinion.
Yeah, you might get the doom, right?
Yeah, you're going to get a doom instead of a boom. We bring the boom. Song of the summer. It's a banger. Last thing is just a movie idea. This is a real quick one, easy one. 1800s traveling circus, travels by ship, gets swept up in the ocean during a storm, blown off course, shipwrecks onto an island, and all the circus animals. It's a animal circus.
Yeah,
they flee the ship onto the island, and the movie is called Darwin's Island. So these animals live on this remote island with all the humans die because the animals kill them, and they revolt, and they set up a hierarchy of government. They don't talk in English, but they understand through honks and grunts and stuff that
Oh my God.
What?
No, keep going. Yeah.
They set up this, like obviously the chimps and stuff, they're like the higher ranking members, and the elephants are like the military.
This is literally Animal Farm. You're remaking the book Animal Farm.
I've never read Animal Farm.
I know, but it's okay. Yeah. Anyone who's studied political sciences.
Were they circus animals?
No, circus. They were farm animals, so it's different, Brent. That's a good point. This
is good. This is good.
So they live on this island, but this due to Darwinism and evolution and adaptation, they develop special and like learning from each other. And so I'm sure there's some interbreeding of species. They create these fucking just fierce warrior animals, like these
like monkey elephants.
Yeah, like a tiger can survive in the winter for some reason. And anyway, eventually the military they discover this island. They come in with ship to get rid of all these animals off this island. And these animals are super smart now. And through honking and grunting, they communicate to overrun the ship. And they take over the ship like Captain Phillips.
No, they're like in charge of the aircraft carrier now.
Yeah, exactly. They have access to planes and the aircraft carrier, and they're the captain now. And that's all I got so far.
Wow.
Well, it's great. So we got Animal Farm. We have Lord of the Flies. We've got
Jurassic Park.
Captain Phillips and Jurassic Park. I was thinking that too, Kate. There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on.
All great. All I heard was you guys naming a bunch of all great movies, correct?
That's correct.
And then I just combined them all into one super movie.
Yeah.
What I would like, though, is to tie in the title for one of the animals to be named Darwin.
Yeah, I'd like that too. Can we do that? Like he's one of the monkeys, like a monkey named Darwin. Oh, because that's a pretty ironic name for a monkey, right? Darwin?
And Darwin's Island.
Yeah.
Because he's the leader. I like that. Yeah, I like it. I'm not opposed to that at all.
Oh, this is the first note we've gotten accepted, Kate.
No, I like it.
Know.
I have a glass of water in my hand, and when Kate said what she would like to do, and I squeezed the glass really tight, but I'm on board with it. Like, see, everyone thinks I'm a rock, and that nobody can get through to me. You can get through to me if your ideas are good.
Okay, all right.
You brought the boom. Good job, Kate.
Oh man, this is
well done.
I'm feeling great. Nate, do we have a Monica update? I'm sorry. I didn't know if we were done.
Oh, I'm done.
I was excited to hear if we have a Monica update.
I only saw Monica once in the last 2 weeks because of the way everything's worked out. I got 2 muffins and a cookie. 2 muffins and a cookie.
You're going to get diabetes before you get a kiss from this woman.
You did it all for the cookie. The nookie.
Oh, nice.
So that was a nice treat. The cookie.
What do you feel like when you pull up there, like, and you see her? Do you get excited, or are you just like, whatever? This is so stupid.
I would say now I'm like, now it's always fun because the first part of it is the vocal reveal. So I pull up to the window, and then a voice is going to come out of the box, and it's either going to be some dickhead or the love of my life.
I hear that, brother. I hear that.
So that's an exciting part. And it's like, oh, it is Monica. And then, that's fun. She was caught off guard because I ordered a medium coffee instead of an extra large coffee. And she seemed a little bit disappointed in me. I'm not going to lie. She said, oh, you downgraded. And it took me a second. And I was like, oh, yeah, not trying to stay up that late. And then she was like, okay, bye. I was like, okay, bye.
Oh, man. You ruined it by ordering something different.
Yep.
The magic is gone.
That might be all she wrote.
She sounded kind of mean in this exchange.
No. It's still nice. Still very friendly. But there was definitely I could feel the disappointment in the dynamic. Like maybe I'd let her down. Or maybe she was, maybe it could have also been maybe she's worried about my health. Like, oh, he's not drinking as much coffee as usual. He's not as strong and
virile
and hardy as I was going to say virile, but I didn't like the connotation.
Oh, no.
But you brought something up that I would like to talk about, Brent, which is the song of the summer. And I would actually like to declare the official song of the summer is Good Luck Babe by Chapel Roan.
Yes.
Easily song of the summer. What a bop. I probably listened to it 30 times in the past 2 days. The shit just rips. Hell yeah, Kate.
So good. It is a bop.
The minute it starts, my butt just starts wiggling.
Oh, no. Chapel Roan is way better than that. Pardon me.
I haven't listened to the song, but I will listen to it before I make a comment.
Oh, I mean, you're gonna have your hackles up because you don't like being told what to do. But the shit's so good that your shoulders are gonna be pinched up, but then one of them's gonna drop, and then the next one's going to drop as they bump back and forth and you start dancing because the shit just goes.
I like that saying. I got my hackles up.
Yeah, me too.
And you could use that in your movie because it's an animal.
Oh, every animal has hackles, extra hackles.
And
hackles and haunches.
Speaking of animals in a movie.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you. It's our first movie of July of Brent's Beach Birthday Bonanza. The theme is movies with the beach, and I chose Jaws to watch. So we watched Jaws. Catherine?
Yes, sir.
Your COVID-infested ass, why do you explain what happened in Jaws?
I'm going to ask one of my lovely brothers to do this because I have a severe case of COVID brain. And I think our viewers, our listeners deserve better than me doing it this week. So I would prefer if one of you handsome gentlemen would tell us about Jaws.
Okay. Nate,
I've been making you do it lately. So okay. I'll take one for the team.
Perfect.
There's a quaint little beach town. It's called Amity Island, I think. It's like very pastoral 1970s American town, and a lady gets eaten by a shark, and then the local sheriff finds her body and has a meeting with the town council, and he's like, we got to shut down the beach, and they're like, nah, it's good. She probably got hit by a boat. And then another shark eats a guy, and then or the same shark eats another guy, and then they're like, still, no, it's cool. Let's leave the beach open. And then in the middle of the day, the shark comes to the beach and eats another guy, and then everyone's like, oh, fuck. And the whole town starts freaking out. This is a tourist town. They can't be having sharks eating people here. They got to get someone to kill the shark. A bunch of idiots go out and almost die. And so then they hire the saltiest old sea dog captain living in the town. And he goes out there with the police chief and a shark scientist. And they hunt the shark. And then the shark tricks them several times and eats their boat. And then he swallows a canister of air, and the sheriff shoots the canister of air and blows up the shark. And that's the movie Jaws.
That was very good.
You nailed it.
Thank you.
You got to use the word pastoral.
Yeah, you did.
You said quaint.
Quaint, yeah.
You did good. Shark scientist.
Scientist, yeah.
You nailed it all.
Shark scientist.
That's the movie Jaws. So why don't we talk about all our favorites or any kind of parts of the movie?
Let's do it.
I have a comment to make. This shark was so angry. It's like, what happened to him?
He's just hungry.
Why is he hungry? He is eating people.
He's a big boy.
I just was like very confused, and I was wondering about the shark's parents.
Okay,
and how they treated him.
Before we continue, let's not do that. Before we continue,
I get to do whatever I want. I'm a part of this too. Brothers don't weigh anything.
Brothers don't weigh anything.
That is true, but we have to draw a line in the sand. Are we pro shark in this situation or anti shark in this situation? Who you're rooting for, basically?
So that's complicated. I think when I was younger and I saw this movie, I was obviously on the side of the humans. I'm like, yeah, I'm team human forever. Fuck sharks. Sharks are evil. Now watching it as an adult, I'm kind of like, we're in his zone. Like, exactly. It's our fault for being in his zone.
He can't come on the land and live. He has no choice but to be in the water. He has to be there. We're just shoving it in his face that we're on both.
And this is really a movie, capitalism versus nature, right? Because this movie doesn't exist if the greedy capitalists didn't want to make money during a time of where this shark is on his rag. Like, he's hormonal. Like, give the boy some space to live.
This might be the deepest observation ever made on the show, because what you're saying is that, like, no matter how hard capitalism tries, nature is always going to win. Mm-hmm. And there's a pretty direct connection to our current world with that. If you think about, global warming and all that stuff, like, nature beats the mayor every time.
And he dies, right? Now, remind me.
I don't think the mayor dies. No, okay. I don't think he dies. He, like all politicians, he gets away with it. Ugh.
It's one of my favorite things I've read on Twitter was that they voted the mayor back in Jaws 2. Like, he got reelected, right? So this town is not exactly full of scientists and, smart people.
No.
And as the only person that lives on an island, I can relate to these people. I know what they're going through about tourism season, and they need it. And it's swim at your own risk at that point. Everybody come. The mayor shouldn't have told the old guy to get into the water. That was weird.
That old guy just going with it, like,
and taking his kids.
Yeah, taking his kids. Backbone, dude.
You big fucking simp cock.
Oh my!
I know. This movie was filled with.
Sorry.
That's good.
I've been muting myself to cough.
No, leave that part in. That was good.
I'm proud of you.
These are the worst child actors ever assembled.
Oh, I didn't notice anything bad. I didn't catch that.
They were looking at the camera in the background. Their fucking hair is stupid. Half of them they're all mostly teeth. They couldn't get a word out edgewise. It was just, I don't know. Somebody owed somebody a favor in the casting department. And
I think it was just early. This is so early in Spielberg's career that he's like a kid, like literally still a kid making this movie. That probably has a lot to do with like the rough edges at certain parts where he's like, he just doesn't have the experience to know, like, oh, they probably hired a lot of people who worked on that, who just lived on that island to be in the movie and do stuff, as opposed to like now I'm sure he would have it'd be in LA on a soundstage with proper child actors who were been on Broadway for 4 years.
Right.
Either way, all these
more
kids
professional than I will ever hope to be.
These kids were terrible. And it was quite charming. I liked it that they were bad. It made sense why they want to go in the harbor and use their little boat.
We haven't really talked about how we felt about this movie. I really enjoyed watching this movie more than I did when I was younger. There's a lot of shit I noticed that I really liked. What about you guys?
Oh, loved it. Love it.
Jaws. Yeah, it was fine. I don't know. Like, I kind of feel, take it or leave it.
It's a take it or leave it from Kate.
Yeah.
That's a landlocked opinion in my book.
Well, I am Midwestern.
Yeah, you don't understand the water. I get it. That's fine. You don't understand what it's like to be surrounded by. I'm currently under. This is what I should have mentioned. I'm currently under threat and a warning about Portuguese man of war.
What's that?
Jellyfishes.
It's a killer jellyfish. That's the shit I'm dealing with every day.
That was, when I was younger, a very scary thing because of the name. It just sounds so intimidating. A Portuguese man of war? Holy shit.
It sounds dangerous.
It sounds like the really fast horse or something that could kill you.
It does sound like a really fast horse.
I know. That's what I'm dealing with every day. That's what it's like living surrounded by water. 306 degrees of death. So
here's my thing. You could go to big bodies of water that don't have sharks. Like...
they're my preference. I'm a lake. We're lake people, though, Kate. We're lake people, and Brent's an ocean dog.
Brent's an ocean boy.
I could throw up thinking about being in a lake. There's no filtration. There's no ins and outs. It's just the same old water.
Is there filtration in the ocean?
100% tides.
There's a lot of swirling. Yeah,
there's a lot of swirling.
Tides go in and out, and
it's a fair point.
A lake is like swimming in a bathtub with whoever else got in there. That lake, fish poop. People, open wounds, sores, COVID.
I think you're both correct, and I still prefer the lake because I don't want to get my little toes bitten by a shark.
You have to understand when you go into any body of water, you're entering enemy territory. And
It's
whatever
true,
happens,
though.
happens. I don't feel
Yeah,
bad
it's
for
true.
people that get fucked up by fish because we know that's you're signing a nonverbal waiver every time you step foot into a body of water that I'm breaking and entering this person's home, and if they want to stand ground, they have every right to do that.
Do you feel the same about like when we go in the sky, like when people go up real high and then fall down? It's like shouldn't have been up there. You
No,
shouldn't
that's
have been
different.
up there.
That's
Okay.
different. Being in the water is a whole different. We don't know anything about the ocean. 5% of it's been explored. We shouldn't be in there. We shouldn't be in there, but we do.
Yeah, it is cool to think about like how like was that really how big the sharks are? Like, do sharks actually get that big?
I think this was supposed to be like as big as they come. This is like the biggest boy that they could find, but it's not like a ridiculous over exaggeration. I think they're just like, oh, that's probably one of the bigger sharks we've ever seen.
Like it was like the Shaquille O'Neal of sharks.
Of great whites. Yeah,
like
I'd
sure,
agree with that.
they can get that big, but there's only one in the league at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not, the whole ocean's not full of these guys. It's just there's only one shack swimming around.
Shack.
And that's Jaws.
Jaws is the shack of sharks.
Yeah. There you go. That could be a t-shirt.
Jaws is the shack of sharks.
Yep. Anchor clothes are in back in a big way, in my opinion.
Yeah.
My favorite shirt has anchors on it.
I think it was the mayor. Everybody's outfit in this movie was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was 100% my style. I dress as if I live on a coast. Like the things wrapped around my shoulders in khaki, in layers, in hats, and
big sunglasses sometimes.
100%.
They hate us because they ain't us, is how I said. And anchors in a big way. And Kate, I do notice that about you. You do dress and shop like you are a coastal elite, and I like that.
Thank you. Yes, although I am from Festus, Missouri.
Yes. Yeah, I'm very far from any ocean water. A full landlocked guy. I still got anchor shorts. I was wearing my anchor shorts the other day.
Do you have swim trunks?
I do have swim trunks because of the hot tub. So
the hot tub.
I've purchased swim trunks for use in the hot tub.
My swim trunks are navy blue with red lobsters on them.
Those are cute.
Yeah.
That's cute.
I have anchor shirts. I have a flamingo shirt top. I have multiple shirts with lobster print on them and
Can
crabs.
you call them blouses, please?
I have blouses with lobsters on them, and I have multiple blouses with crabs on them.
Thank you.
Nautical clothes are the upper echelon of fashion.
I agree completely.
There we go.
If you want to exude white privilege, you need to be wearing clothes that relate to the water.
There is nothing quite like a hot summer night and being told to fuck off by a blonde teen in a lobster top. That's how you know you're on the East Coast, baby.
So does Quint, he's the grizzled old captain, right? Or is he... And he gets eaten, right?
He does get eaten.
Yeah, he dies. Which
I wasn't like, because I'm kind of cheering for the Sharks. So I'm like, yeah, that is what you get. But also he was my favorite. So it was like, because I watched this movie with podcast superfan, my friend MJ, and she agreed that like the first hour of this movie is pretty slow. It's like, it takes a while to get going, and it doesn't really kick off until Quint shows up. And then this movie is like one of the best movies ever. Once Quint shows up, you're like, hell yeah. And they get on the boat and he's telling stories. And
gotta disagree about the slowness. The first minute of this movie, you have people getting high and drunk on a beach. A woman strips off naked and gets eaten by a shark. You have boobs, a butt, and a shark attack all within a minute.
All I was thinking, she was running and taking her clothes off, and I was like, "You're never going to find those clothes again. It's going to be so dark." My mother, I turned into a mother. I was like, "You're never going to find those clothes at night again.
Never
say goodbye to that sock."
Exactly.
It's very unrealistic. You don't. You have to fold them and put them in. You got to put them in a sort of the sand doesn't get in them. Like that's a big walk of shame coming out of that ocean naked.
100. I completely agree.
Kate, you and I are clicking this episode. We're on the same little wavelength. All you needed was to get dumbed down a little bit with COVID, and you're right on.
I had to get stupid. Now I can get on Brent's level.
I like it. Hooking a roast to a dock. That's probably how I would try to catch him as well.
And then, so do those guys die?
No,
I think they get away.
Okay.
But that was a really cool scene with the pallet. Like how you don't see the shark at all. You just see the like pallet floats out and then like turns around and starts coming back at them. And it's so scary. You're like, look at that wooden pallet floating. It's like, this is cool. It's probably mostly an accident because I remember hearing lots of stories about how the shark didn't work the way they wanted it to work. And so they were going to use it in all sorts of different situations, but they just couldn't. And it forced them to think of other ways. So it's kind of an accident. It's not really even being a genius, but it's so much more fun, more scary to use your imagination than it is to see the shark. And I fucking loved that. I loved it.
Yeah, there's good suspense in this film. I know I said I was kind of like, meh, which it's just like this movie is just straight up action, right? It's just an action thriller. And I didn't think it was that scary, but I think probably in the early 70s when it was released, this was like very scary. We're just immune.
I bet this was a really fun theater movie. Like, I bet if you went to a super packed showing of Jaws in the summer of 1975, everybody's like screaming and like flinching and like, I bet it was a pretty fun experience.
Oh, for sure. We're stupid nowadays. We're so like dumbed down to things and desensitized. I bet you this was super scary.
Like I'm thinking of that movie Deep Blue Sea. You guys ever see that movie?
Yeah, that's horseshit.
It's so wild compared to this. Like a shark will jump out of the like pool and like crawl up and grab Samuel L. Jackson and pull him back in. Like it's so insane with the CG. So we're like Kate said, we're just desensitized now. It's like I've seen a shark basically fucking walk down the hall, open the office door, and grab Samuel L. Jackson. I've seen it all.
Well, we have a movie called Sharknado. We've got sharks and tornadoes now. Like it just keeps ratcheting up.
I also pitched an idea for a movie where a bunch of circus animals take over an aircraft carrier too. So,
Fair.
Picture how pissed off you'd be if you got shot with a harpoon and there was a barrel attached to it. Oh my God, I'd be so mad. No wonder he went under the boat.
So that's what I didn't understand. Okay, so those barrels were to keep the animal afloat, so it could not
make him tired. Yeah,
because
it's so much weight. He's trying to swim down on all these barrels, and then he's super big because Quint's like it only usually takes 2 barrels, even for the big guys, and then they put 3 on him, and he still wasn't stopping. Like, oh, this is a 3-barrel shark we got going here. Fuck,
3-barrel
we're
boy.
in trouble.
The minute Quint starts singing Spanish Ladies, I'm not getting on that boat. Like if I'm walking with my little bag to get on a boat to go hunt a shark, and this cocksucker's looking at me going, "Farewell and adieu, my fair Spanish lady." I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? This is obviously a death march. I'm not getting on this boat.
Roy Scheider's wife like clocks it immediately. She's like, I don't like him. Like he's making me uncomfortable. Like
he's literally singing
get on that boat.
Yeah, farewell and adieu. And then he sang that song in a movie in the 50s too. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yep.
Pirates of Penzance?
Maybe. No, Buccaneers, I think it was called.
Oh.
He makes the movie so fun. There's something about like he's so menacing, but so like interesting, and like that story he tells about the sharks and I think it was like the USS Indianapolis.
Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into her side, chief. We was coming back from the island of Tinian to Leyte. That one? Yeah.
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 That shit's good.
Yeah. He's delivering the bomb, the Hiroshima bomb. 11 men went into the water and vessel went down 12 minutes. That scene is my favorite. One of probably my top 5 favorite scenes of all time in any movie.
When they talk about that story?
The shark attack.
Yeah, his monologue about the USS Indianapolis, about it going down, that they're delivering the bomb, and how sharks average like 6 guys an hour to eat. That'd be fucking...
See, I don't believe that. I mean, so they're not eating people. They're just killing them? I don't know.
They were eating them. No, there was just like thousands of sharks.
Okay, thousands of sharks.
Yeah, because they were in real shark territory. Like, the sharks don't love to come near the shore. They stay in the deep part. But you get stuck in the deep part, uh-oh.
Yeah, he doesn't know how many sharks there were. He said maybe 1,000. Yeah, I do know how many men. They average 6 an hour. Thursday morning, Chief. Yeah, it's a great monologue. Does anybody have any more notes before we get to the 7 laws of Jaws? Quiz I so happily named.
Wow. We have to do it now.
Okay.
Yeah. Damn.
All right, are we ready?
Yes.
For the 7 laws of Jaws.
Yes, sir.
During this time period in the movie, the 50th annual regatta was taking place on Amity Island. What dates did it run through? July 4th to 10th? 4th to the 9th? 4th to the 8th? 4th to the 11th?
Who's first?
Who goes first?
Last time it was Kate, so we're going to Nate this time.
I'm going to say it was a full week, 4th to the 11th.
Okay.
I'm going to say 4th through the 10th.
The 50th annual regatta took place from July 4th and ended on July 10th. Kate's out and ready to roll. Little boy got eaten by Jaws. He was the second victim of Jaws. He was wearing a bathing suit and he was on a raft. What color were the bathing suit and the raft? Were they... So the first color is going to be the suit and the second color is going to be the raft. Was it red and yellow, yellow and red, blue and yellow, green and blue? Little boy, raft, dinner for Jaws.
I'm going to say green and blue.
Yep. Now I'm in my head because I heard something about this movie that Steven Spielberg didn't want any red in the movie at all, so that when the blood was on the screen, it would be like, oh, blood. So now I'm in my head because I'm in my head. He's wearing red bathing suit, yellow raft. I got to go with my gut. Red bathing suit, yellow raft.
Sometimes you go with your gut. Sometimes it works out well. Sometimes it doesn't work out too well. And this time it worked out well for you, sir. 1-1.
I had a feeling it was yellow, but I didn't think the shorts were red. Yeah.
Yeah. Red bathing suit, yellow raft, because they showed that iconic image of the chewed up yellow raft with all the blood by it.
Yeah.
I think we can all agree one of the most classic theme songs came from this movie, the Jaws theme. A very intimidating song. What instrument is this theme played on?
Devilish.
Is it a stand-up bass, a dulcimer, a tuba, or the French horn? Catherine. Jaws theme.
No, I think it's me.
Oh yes, you do. Yes, correct.
Well, there's many instruments in this song, so I'm like, I'm struggling because.
Are you just talking about the da-da part?
Yes, the main part.
So I think it starts with a stand-up bass, and then the French horn does the. But I'm going to say that you're just talking about the dun dun dun. So stand-up bass, probably.
I agree with Nate.
I was shocked. This whole song is played on a tuba.
Tuba.
Gone forever. forever.
What?
Tuba.
Wow.
Tuba.
What this might be the number one tuba song, like, to show off the range of the tuba.
Hot tracks for tubes.
We couldn't even believe it was a tuba.
This was the rise and the fall of the tuba because it shot to stardom, and then you're never going to top it with the tuba.
Never heard from it again.
Yeah, it's like I don't know who was a one-hit wonder. Someone named one-hit wonder quickly.
Milli Vanilli.
No, they weren't one-hit wonders. They were lip syncers.
Hanson
has multiple tracks. Hot tracks.
But I think Bop is the only hit.
Why can't that is a fucking song, man?
Shit
I don't
rocks.
care.
Yeah,
that is
shit rocks.
Oh my god, we have to think of a better one-hit wonder than this.
Well, that's why we can't remember them.
Rick Astley.
Never gonna keep you up.
I'm disappointed in us. Okay. He was $3,000 was the bounty for Jaws. $3,000, 1975. If that was in today's cash, how much would you get for killing Jaws?
Ooh.
Good question.
Kate goes first. Is it 13,000, 17,000, 21,000, or 25,000?
13, 17, 21, 25.
Nope.
I'm going to say 17.
It's a good guess, Kate. I'm going to say 21.
Catherine takes the lead. 17,000.
Do.
It's not a lot when you think about it.
17 grand to risk your life for a shark hunt?
Oh, fucking old rickety old fucking boat with a fucking crazy guy.
So that means when Quint was like, I'll do it for 10, he's like actually asking for 50. And I'm like, okay, 50 now. Okay. I wouldn't do it, but if I was a grizzled little fisherman, I might think about it.
Yeah, but okay, so if we were on the boat, who would be who? I think I'd be Quint. I think Nate would be...
I think you'd be Quint, Kate would be Roy Scheider, and I would be
not be
Dreyfuss.
on that boat. This bitch is on land. This bitch is back in Kansas City.
Listen, bitch, you put on your nautical clothes, you get your big fucking scarf on, your big glasses.
Yeah, we're killing sharks.
We get a couple flutes, get some champagne on it, box of champagne. Mama, get the harpoon gun, get on the crow's nest, we spot the sharks for us. You're getting on that fucking boat, Kate.
God damn it. Well, I'm throwing you guys in. I'm not.
Well, I think that makes sense though, because Roy Scheider didn't want to get on the boat either. So Kate's obviously.
No, I'm tying us all together. I'm tying us all together with a big long fucking rope. So if one goes in, we all go in.
It's horrible.
Cooper went to dinner before they decided to get on the boat. He went to dinner at Brody's house. They were eating. They're drinking some wine. There was some food on the plate. What seafood was on the plate? Was it scallops, clams, mussel, crab?
I'm going to say scallops.
I'm going to say mussels.
Clams.
Oh, Brent.
Gone forever.
How do you know the difference between a clam and a mussel just by looking at it? Yeah, I guess you really are an island guy.
360 degrees of fucking sea life around me, but I'm surrounded by it. I'm the minority here. I could spot a scallop, mussel, clam variety from a mile away.
Still don't eat lobster, though, do you?
I've tried so many times, can't get into it.
It's like coffee.
Not too much squeeze for the juice, in my opinion.
What's the score and how many do we have left?
Yeah, you have 2, Brent has 2, and I have 1.
We have 2 questions left.
Okay.
You're
still in it, Nate.
Yeah, you're still in it, Nate. So during the USS Indianapolis monologue, there was a tiger shark. Didn't see this first shark for about a half hour. Tiger that came. How long was this shark? Was it an 11-footer, a 12-footer, a 13-footer, or a 14-footer?
I'm going to say 14.
So number, before you even started saying numbers, that popped in my head was 11. So I got to go with 11-foot shark.
Well, much like those barrels, it was designed to bring the best to the top. And so far, it's me. That's a stretch. I'm sorry, but you're both wrong. I get that right. 3, 2, 1. Nate, you're out of it. It's just down. Kate's your only chance.
What was the shark's size?
13 feet.
13-footer.
Gone forever.
Quint had a couple demands for his little expedition. One of them being a certain liquor he wanted. What was the liquor Quint wanted 2 cases of? Was it apple brandy, apricot brandy, plum brandy, or peach brandy?
Apple brandy.
I thought it was apricot.
Quint needed 2 cases of apricot brandy. Kate ties it up.
Ties it up. Ooh.
Nate, you have to come up with the tiebreaker for us.
Yeah, I know exactly what I'm going to do, too. I mentioned it earlier in the show. The film Deep Blue Sea.
Mm-hmm.
It had a budget of between $60 and $80 million.
Oh my God. A lot.
How much did it make at the box office? How much? And we'll do the new rules where it's just going to be closest to. Okay. No going over, no going under. Just whoever's closest.
Who goes first?
Brent, you're going to guess first.
$122 million.
Wow. I'm going to say 113 million.
This movie made $165 million. Brent wins the Jaws quiz.
Damn, that's a lot for Deep Blue Sea.
Island Boy would never in a million years lose a Jaws quiz. 7 laws of Jaws. I wouldn't lose it. I'm surrounded by this. I fight fish on the daily. This is my life. I would not lose this quiz. The stars aligned.
When's the last time you went to the beach, Brent?
2 years ago. I find the sand is really hard to walk on with my foot. Mm-hmm. It's soft.
I bet you got some rocky sand over there too.
Yeah, it's not the best sand. It depends where you go on the island, where the beach is a really good beach, but they have lots of jellyfish. And now we're under Portuguese man of war warning, so it's really taking your life in your own hands.
It sounds like a rachist
Portuguese man of war.
Animal. Yeah.
Well, you can't just say man of war because that's a horse. You can't have a Kentucky Derby winner in the water.
Kentucky Derby.
I know, I fucked it up.
Man of war. Ooh, it's creepy looking.
Pink and purple and blue, and yeah, they fuck you up. They fuck you up.
You don't want to get stung by that.
No. But you know what I want to do? Get stung by?
What?
Gold, bronze, and silver medals.
Oh, all 3 at once. I think we're probably all going to have close to the same guys. It'll be interesting to see what order we put them in. I gave my bronze medal to Dickie Dreyfuss, Richard Dreyfuss.
Old dry dog.
Old dry dog. You mentioned that scene when they're having dinner during your quiz. I thought that was it was a really interesting scene in the movie. One, because it really was stark how few cuts there were compared to modern movies where they cut every fucking 5 seconds. They barely ever hold a shot. That has 2 shots during that dinner that are 30 seconds, 45 seconds of the camera just totally still. And I think the only reason they were able to do that is because the actors were having really good chemistry. And they were doing enough that you don't need to keep the audience interested by cutting and changing and showing close-ups and stuff. They just let them perform that scene like a play, and it was very natural. It was good. I liked it.
My bronze is going to Murray Hamilton. He was the mayor. He was wearing that shit. He wore it.
He was wearing it.
He was wearing the shit. Yeah, and he was stubborn. And you know what? We're not shutting this bitch down. I'd rather lose 3 lives than lose the whole island. Made the right call. Got reelected for it. Made the right call. He did. Got reelected for it. Murray Hamilton.
I'm also going to give mine to Murray Hamilton, just for how skeezy capitalist pig, just did a great job. So yeah, he gets my props.
He was elected to look after the island and the people, and that's what he did.
Silver medals. I gave my silver to the chief, Roy Scheider. I love Roy Scheider as an actor, and he's been in a lot of like, he never quite got his like big, huge blockbuster starring role, but he's been in like dozens and dozens of good, mediumly successful movies. He's a great actor, and I believe that he didn't want to be on that boat, and then he was scared of the shark. So yeah, silver medal.
Well, yeah. Well, and I do.
I'm also going to give him my silver. What a great tan. Just like so beautifully bronzed. So that's why he gets the silver from me.
Hell yeah.
My silver is going to, what do we call him? Dry Dog?
Dickie Dreyfuss, the dry dog.
He gets it. He was, he was very, I liked him in this movie. He was jumpy and excitable. He was like a small dog, and I liked it.
Like a small dog.
Mm-hmm.
Gold medals. I really hope we all have the same one. That would make me really happy. I give my gold medal to Bobby Shaw, Robert Shaw, the most interesting part of this movie. Just a grizzly old sea dog. And what good fun. What good fun it was to watch him.
Yes, he also gets my gold because he is the quintessential boat captain.
Why did they call him Quint? You know that?
Oh my God, that's good because he's quintessential.
Did you know that? That's why they call him Quint? Yeah.
Damn.
No,
I
believe it. No, I know, but I think it's
up.
true.
That was good.
It's true. I think it's just like that character is kind of an archetype that has been reproduced probably dozens of times on film and TV, and this guy really just is the character. The gold medal.
I could ruin it by giving the gold medal to the shark, but I'm not. I have to give it to Robert Shaw, Quint. Just the song and the monologue alone, apricot brandy, boiling shark fucking jaws for free in his free time. Love it. Gold medal.
Well, I rate our medals a 10 out of 10. Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Yes.
Yeah. Lost your voice at the end there, bud.
Yeah, I kind of did.
Still there.
The script for this movie, based on a book. I wonder what that book's like. It's like the shark was swimming at him and they were like, wow. He had real big teeth. What did you guys think about the script for Jaws?
I don't even know how to rate it, but I thought it was tight, Like it didn't linger. Like, I'm going to give it a 9.
I want to give it a 9. I don't like the ending. I don't like the fact that Quint died. I don't like Hooper stayed on the bottom of the ocean during the whole thing. I don't like the multiple gunshots took to fucking kill him. I don't like the fact that they only had to float on a piece of wood and doggy paddle their way in. Totally unrealistic. It would have been perfect, but I only get to 9.
I think everything about this movie is really good. I think the script is probably the weakest part of this whole movie. I'm going to give it an 8.5. I think it did what it had to do, but there was like nothing special, nothing clever. And it's like the performances that lifted and the music and the filmmaking lifts this story up to being really good, but the script is just fine. So 8.5. The art direction for this movie, the sets, the props, the costumes. What did you guys think of that shark? What did you guys think of that shark?
It looked real to me, even though I know they had a lot of problems with it. This gets a 10 just for the fashion.
As a person who lives in a touristy island destination, it's a 10. They nailed everything. Like I said, the mayor, anchor clothes, good shark, good stereotypes. Including like the little hat that Hooper wore. And I think there was the shark attack scene with the naked lady in the front. I think they didn't tell her how violent the machine that she was hooked up to was going to be so they could get a real reaction out of it. And I think it really fucked her up for life.
Yeah, it looked like it was shaking the shit out of her.
I don't know if that's true, if I just made that up, but I think that's what happened. So yeah, 10.
Yeah, I got to give it a 10. I think everything looked great. I liked the costumes, like you guys said. I liked Roy Scheider's tan. That was great.
Yep.
And the boat, that was like a real boaty little boat.
That was a real boat.
Yeah.
That was fun. That's a 10. Okay, let's find out.
Mm-hmm.
The music for this movie, one of the most iconic scores of all time.
Mm-hmm.
People say this is just 2 notes. No, there is so much more going on than just those. Those 2 notes are the base on which we built a beautiful opera house. And I am going to start it off by giving it a 10. Johnny Williams never misses. The guy can't miss. Fucking 10.
Completely agree. 10.
The Jaws theme is a banger. It gets a 10. The music was perfect. He let the sounds of the ocean and the sea take over when it should have been. That's the ultimate banger, the sound of nature. 10.
The theme for this movie, this is a thriller film. That's all they call it. This isn't an ocean thriller. This isn't a shark mystery. This is just a thriller. As a thriller, how thrilled did you find yourself?
I'm going to give it an 8. I'm just going to be honest.
I knew 3 were going out in the boat and only 2 were coming back. I didn't know which 2. I think the ending was the classic Brent description was heavy-handed. 8. I
was pretty fucking thrilled. And especially when I saw it when I was a kid, like this shit fucked me up. I was, like I think I said last week, I was scared in a swimming pool. I was like, there might be a door in here that has a Jaws behind it and it might open up and eat me. Right. So I'm going to go a little bit higher. I'm going to give it, I'm going to give it a 10. Gut. Yeah, I'm giving it a 10. I was thrilled. I found myself being thrilled.
I wanted the shark to eat everybody.
You wanted the shark. Yeah, and I was cheering for the shark more this time. And then our theme of the month, I'm going to try to remember it. It's Brent's birthday beach bonanza.
You got it.
As far as movies, if you're looking for a beach bonanza for Brent's birthday,
yeah,
and you had to pick a movie, how much would you recommend this for someone looking for a beach bonanza?
I'm going to give it a 10.
I'm gonna give it.
It's a bonanza.
The whole thing is surrounded by the beach. I mean, the whole thing's on the beach, and there's a shark, so it's a 10.
Yeah, especially when I had to start thinking about what beach bonanza movie I was gonna pick. I was like, I'm never gonna get as much beach on screen as this guy got in this movie. This is like 90% beach.
Oh yeah.
So it's got to be a 10. It's got to fit. It fits the category perfectly. That's a 10. I'll get us a total score. This movie gets a 47.4. This movie gets a 47.4. It's one of the classic films of cinema.
Yeah, I've been killing it lately with my picks. The last couple picks are really scoring high, and that's just a clear indication that I'm really doing well.
That you're winning?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You are a winner. You're a wiener.
Ooh, got him.
20. I think I can cough the hole in my head on.
Got me. I'm crying.
Kate, do you have a movie?
So we're wanting beaches. We're wanting birthday bonanza. And I don't think that we have done an Adam Sandler movie yet. Oh. And so we're going to watch 50 First Dates.
Ah, yes. Definitely beach in this one. I believe it takes place in Hawaii, if memory serves.
It was either going to be this or Descendants, but I was feeling we needed some comedy.
I feel like this is probably a pro Sandman crowd. I think we all have some we grew up in the right time to think that Adam Sandler is fun.
Scooby-Doo-Boobity.
I was going to say, I can blow the dust off the old Adam Sandler impression. Ooh.
2004. I didn't know it was that long ago.
20 years, baby.
Well, that's fun. I'm gonna look forward to that. I like Drew Barrymore. I like Adam Sandler, and I like kissing. And I bet they're gonna kiss.
I wish you would Drew Barry less, but let's go.
Oh no!
Yeah, we'll tackle that subject next week.
Well, okay. That means all that's left to do is say goodnight, Kate.
Da-da, da-da, da-da. Good night, Kate.
Farewell and adieu, my fair Spanish lady.
Hawaii's most eligible bachelor.
Why didn't you tell me you were a secret agent?
That's not an option, Lisa.
Linda.
I know, I changed your name for your protection.
He's about to meet
I'm Lucy.
his greatest challenge. Now,
Lucy lost her short-term memory.
every day he's got to start from scratch
This is her.
to get the girl.
Pretend you're attacking me so she pulls over.
What do you think you're doing? 50 first dates.
Are you okay? Yes, yes. I'll be right back.
Rated PG-13. Opens February 13th.
You sound especially handsome today, Nate.
What do I sound like?
I don't care.
A birthday boy.
Oh yeah, it was your B-day.
Well, it's 42 years, baby.
Birthday. Woo. He's 51.
No, I'm not.
52.